Welcome to Watch John Play. Today we are playing with this Omega Aqua Terra, reference number 220.12.41.21.03.002. That 002 at the end means that this was purchased on the rubber strap. I chose to do that because I wanted the versatility of the rubber strap, and I wanted to add the aftermarket JB Forstner bracelet, which has quick adjust on the fly toolless adjustment. So the Aqua Terra does not come with that. So there you have it. This is very similar in this flat link style to the Aqua Terra, although the Aqua Terra has polished inner links and brushed outer links. So what we have here is a 41mm case with 48mm lug to lug. This is arguably Aqua Terra's most versatile, or I should say Omega's most versatile watch. This can be used in a dress situation. It also has 150 meters of water resistance and can be used in pretty much any swimming situation unless you're really doing some deep diving, which virtually no one does and likely wouldn't wear this watch anyway. This retails at $6,800 from Omega new. Of course, you can find it much less expensive on the secondary market or pre-owned. This steel gray has a teak design, which is inspired by luxury yachts. And the hands are rhodium plated hands with superluminova inside the indices and in the hands, and you'll see a lume shot later on. And what really sold me on this particular model, or this colorway, was the pop of cyan blue there on the second hand. I find that really engaging and continues to hold my interest. You have a color matched date wheel here at 6 o'clock, and that does change some in terms of how the color matches with the light, which creates some interest as well. And you have the traditional lyre-shaped lugs that you get with Omegas, oftentimes, where you have the polished inner area here on the bezel, or the beveling rather. Then you have brushed interior and the outer area here on the case. You have a domed sapphire crystal that has double AR coating and are reflective, and a total thickness here of 13.2 millimeters thick. That's one of the criticisms of the Aqua Terra. Some people don't like the thickness. For me, with larger wrists, I don't mind it at all, but that is a criticism of the watch. On the back here, we have a transparent case back, and we have the caliber 8900 movement with our double barrel coaxial movement inside here. This beats at 25,200 beats per hour, or 3.5 hertz. Has a 60-hour power reserve and 39 joules. The magnetic resistance of the case is 15,000 Gauss. Now we have a screw-down crown, as I mentioned, with 150 meters of water resistance. So when you unscrew this crown and you come to the first position, that allows for hand winding. If you pop it all the way out, it allows for hacking and setting the minute hand. Or at the first position out, first setting, you can move the hour. So you see how the second hand continues to move. So this can be used while traveling, changing time zones, but this is also how you change the date. You'll note the date change at the bottom. So let's get a wrist shot and a lume shot. I will say my only criticism of this watch is the crown can be a little bit difficult to grab hold of at times. But other than that, no criticisms at all, and I really love this watch. So we have a wrist and lume shots up next. And this is the Aqua Terra on my 8.25 inch wrist. So even though it's 41 millimeters, it still does fine on on a large wrist at 8.25 inches. And I'll show you a wrist shot as well with the rubber strap that it comes on. And here it is on the rubber strap. I have to say I really like it on this even more than I realized I would. And last, here we have the lume shot. Please like and follow if you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.